Alright, welcome back to The Seven Deadly Sins, anime review episode number 81. We are here reviewing the 35th episode of The Seven Deadly Sins, The Four Nights of the Apocalypse, which is called Boy of Destiny, and the covers chapters 113 to 116 and the first two pages of chapter 117. Which is probably the most it's covered in a while. Like, 4 full chapters? Damn. Here's what happened. So, in the case of this one, Donnie is not going to reveal if he completed his training or anybody else. So, basically pick up left off last episode, where I think we reveal the whole thing related to the spirit thing. So, he beats Lancelot, and then we complete level 2, and then he's on level 3, which is basically the Black Knight. The one who basically is entertained by him, and beats that. And then move on next level, which is basically, I think it's like level... and then eventually Lancelot decides to basically use the Red Knight, aka Ironside, Percival's father. He has combined magic and beats Lancelot. And then pretty much right afterwards, everybody's completed their training over a span of a week. And so they go and find the whole thing with the whole creature they've been searching for, and that the meteor shower has stopped. So the group heads out inside of this giant creature after basically demons inform. Oh yeah, basically the whole thing is over. So I think it's called Absol. I think it's called. So it's this creature looks very similar to a creature that's used by King of the Seven Deadly Sins. I think it was pure chastity. I think it was. Basically, it was a giant bear. This is like a giant monster. This is very similar to that. So, and everybody's inside like it's a robot. And Lancelot is driving the thing, which is interesting. Yeah, Lancelot, of course, Percival wants to drive it too. I'm like, wait, is this basically like a giant Megazord? Basically, they're going out with. So they walk for a while, and then they're surrounded by miasma. And look at this, there's a barrier surrounded, and apparently this actually is Percival doing, that's real later on in the episode. And apparently on top of this creature is the Chaos Knights. Yep, the Chaos Knights. Oh yeah, there's also a creature in Purgatory here, and of course, also, Percival's activate the thing's fires fireballs out of its mouth. And of course, causing the creature also to pull a piece of itself outside of his head. It causes the Chaos to fall in this little hole on top, but not inside the body itself. So then, of course, they end up slicing part of the arm off by the Purge creature. Oh yeah, and they find out that they're actually inside the thing's belly. Yes. So then, of course, take them outside, and of course, Rosebank is kind of revealed that she has the missing piece of the fragment of darkness, the coffin of darkness, and it's the beginning of their fight. And of course, they have going on, who was missing the past couple episodes. She was actually not in the last episode. Here she returns, and they know each other, we're strangers, but yeah, they're comrades. So, and then first Percy hears voices, and then it turns out actually it's those magic creatures we've been seeing the whole series. And then I found out at the end of the episode that he is in fact a spirit light. He's basically a spirit who's housing a body. And this shocking revelation ends the episode on that note. And this ending comes from the second page, well, if you pass the cover story of cover image of chapter 117. And I believe it was during this arc. I think that's when they have the time skip. Yes, so the very next episode will get close to finishing this arc up, but won't get there just yet. No, because the arc itself ends at chapter 128. And sadly, it has been revealed, I looked up, apparently that the next episode, which will air next week, apparently is going to be the final episode of Season 2. I find it kind of surprising, and the second time in a row this has happened, where we have a season end, and we end halfway through a story arc. But in the case of the Chaos that was the longest arc of the whole series. This one is not as long as that one. Chaos was like 31 chapters. Yeah, and the first arc, like Chaos, if you're curious, it starts at 31 and 81. It's 31 chapters. And it took up 10 episodes because they stretched this arc. That was the reason why. Wallneck, 21 chapters and covered in 6 episodes. The current arc we're on right now is exactly 26 chapters. It is longer than the previous arc by 5, but if you're curious, is this like technological series? Well, the very next arc is like, believe it or not, just 9 chapters. Fairy Realm, which is the arc right after that is not very long. It's like 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. It's only 15 chapters, so it's like the arcs get really shorter as time goes on. Yes, and the current arc on right now has been going on now for 20 chapters. The Alpha and Gladiator Festival. So you're thinking, okay, what about the arc from the previous season that ended the previous season of the show, which was Tank Force? That was not very long. That was 8 chapters. I'm not kidding about. Now, the first arc of the series was 6 chapters, but adapted in 3. Echo Gorge was the very next arc of the series. That took up exactly 8 chapters. Yeah, it was 8. No, it was 7. Yeah, 7 chapters, and it was covered in 3 episodes. The Sasania arc, which is one of the featured Anon. Now, this one, but basically is roughly 10 chapters, and it's covered in just 10, 3 episodes. Then you have the Cant arc. This is roughly like, I kid you not, this arc is like, it was like 8 chapters covered in 3. Duffel Ranger. This was 10 chapters covered in 3 episodes. Tango Force, 8 chapters. It should be 9 covered in 2 episodes. Yes, 2. Cassianus, 31 chapters covered in 10. Wallneck was 21 covered in basically roughly about 6 chapters. And Demon Realm started with this very episode and looks like not finished yet. So the answer to the obvious question, what is the second longest arc of the whole series behind Chaosionness? I would say it is Demon Realm. This is probably the second longest arc of the whole series. I'm not all that surprised that this is the one that we're going to end the season on. Yes. But they did go through most of this arc already in just a few episodes. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah. But it's like, as soon as the arc wraps up, we're going through very short arcs. Excuse me. So, who knows basically if we're going to season 3 or not. I hope we do. But it probably really short. It probably just covered 2 arcs. Probably cap off this arc and probably go through Camel Infiltration. And they may go to Fairy Realm. That's probably as far as they can take it. Yeah, that's probably basically what they're going to do here. But yeah, that's pretty much it, particular view. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn notifications, and do this like button. Next up, basically, we have is, well, the next thing is going to be Fairy 20 Years Quest. That's next. And then Blue Exorcist. Simply put, there's not many episodes to go for the second seasons. Fairy Tail is Fairy 20 Years Quest has got currently 4 episodes to go, and Blue Exorcist has got 5. So, those 2 are next. And then it's Bleach. And after Bleach, it's case goes. If I get tied to, if not, there might be something else coming out here. Okay? Thanks, Joe. Bye.